We can now apply our knowledge of sustainability to begin to solve these issues. I see sustainability as providing solution sets for environmental racism. Okay, as an example, you are familiar with the triple bottom line, of course: people, profit, and planet. Well, there's also a fourth, and that is purpose. If your purpose is to address environmental racism, you can use socially sustainable and economically sustainable and environmentally sustainable solutions to do that. A very good example was provided nearly 100 years ago by George Washington Carver, and this is where I basically learned this, and this is what I also follow. Dr. Carver had a problem in this same manner. Sharecroppers were losing their land because they were being forced to grow a non-sustainable crop, which in this case was cotton. His knowledge of nature, his knowledge of agriculture, he brought in new crops for them to grow that instead replenished the land. Let's say sweet potatoes, giving the sharecroppers a new crop that was sustainable, and they would be able to maintain their income, maintain their land over the long term. But he didn't stop there. He also provided hundreds of new products based upon this new crop, and provided them additional opportunities for economic improvement, which socially worked to improve their families, education, nutrition, you name it, and began to solve the problem, not in the short term, but in the long term. We can do the same thing today. My expertise is in food. We have food deserts everywhere. I can take you to the Federal Food Desert Atlas, and we have them all through Phoenix. We can now apply our knowledge of sustainability to begin to solve these issues that are present in food deserts or whatever other environmentally non-equitable situation that we have. First thing, change your mindset. It is a habit to think I can help people by simply giving them a hand out. And that can help on the short term. It addresses the issues on the bottom side of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So give folks a box of food, which these are great to do, and I encourage people to do that. What can we do, okay, to change our mindset to give people a hand up the same way that Carver did? If you're, for instance, again, I work in food. I have a demonstration project going on that I call the Aquaponics Victory Department. This is part of the COVID-19 thing. People have gotten more interested because of the food chains breaking down so clearly, and now they want to be able to grow food themselves. But the old-fashioned Victory Gardens grew hundreds of pounds of food in their backyards, not 10, hundreds. And we just don't have backyards big enough to do that today. But can we use a little 21st century magic in agriculture to actually allow the people to grow the 800 pounds of food that they did back in World War II in only a few hundred square feet instead of a few thousand square feet? If that can be done, then we can reactivate the Victory Gardens, and you can reactivate them anywhere, particularly in these areas called food deserts, where people do not have enough access to healthy food. But simultaneously, if you can do this in a manner where people are growing food for less than it costs to go to the grocery store to buy, a penny saved is a penny earned. So they're actually making money by eating their own food. And we're demonstrating that right now in my own backyard. My wife and I don't have to go anywhere to get a salad, but that's only the beginning. We're growing fish as well, and a variety of other crops. Again, our goal is about 800 pounds in just a few hundred square feet. If we can do it, anyone else can do it. And then as you grow more food, you can begin to share. You can begin to create businesses based upon that food, either co-ops or food hubs. An entire economic community can be developed by growing food. And that is only one opportunity within the sustainability realm to address the environmental racism aspects in all three manners: socially, economically, and environmentally. And that's just a start. Be innovative.